Okay, so we're going to go through and do a quick panoramic from Spitzkoppe. As you can see in Lightroom, I've got my 4 photographs selected. Okay, the simplest way to do this is simply to select them and go into panoramic mode and go for it. You can also go and develop one photograph, so you'll go into your develop mode and then develop the photograph and then stitch them. There are advantages to this, but it does complicate the process. So what we can do is we're just going to go straight in to the photographs. So we'll go to the library mode over here, select our photographs. So I've just gone Command A to select all the photos. It would be Control A on a PC. But in this regard, we've only got 4 photographs in our field of view, so I'm just going to say Command A. We then right-click on the image, and you'll go down to Photo Merge, Panorama. Nice and simple. All right, so you select your images, you go to Photo Merge, Panorama, and you let the window or dialog do its little job first. You'll see there's a progress bar as it comes across. It's got to obviously match up and create pin registration between the different photographs. And then you will be presented with a preview. Now the preview can either have auto crop or no crop. Either way, you can actually see how it's warped it into place. I'm going to stick auto crop on, and I'm going to boundary warp it just a little bit. Just a tiny touch. There we go. I think that's more natural. And then we can go into merge. But before I go to merge, you can see there's a couple of options here. You've got spherical, cylindrical, and perspective. Now, spherical tends to give you a longer, narrower view. So you'll get back. There you go. That's actually looking quite good because now I've got the rock here and there in my frame. So that looks quite nice. I quite like that. Cylindrical makes things slightly fatter. As you can see, it brings the sides in and it gives you a more cylindrical view rather than spherical view. It's personal choice. Let me click between those two again. So here you can see my 2 rocks that are balancing against each other. The entire image looks squashed left to right. If I go spherical, it does look more natural. So I'm going to stick with spherical here. But in my aerial drone work, I find cylindrical tends to work more naturally. It also depends on which angle you're using, whether you're pointing up, down, or just straight. I find just straight spherical works best. So I'm going to stick with that. We're going to go with that perspective. I'm going to keep my auto crop on, but you'll see later that you can still actually change your crop. I've just said merge, and you'll see the taskbar at the top is working its little magic, and it'll pop up inside Lightroom next to the images that you've already selected. Let's just wait for the merge button, or not the merge button, the taskbar. We're almost there. Pause, go get a cup of tea. If you have a very slow computer, yes, you need to go and get a cup of tea, as CM does. And there is our photograph. So we'll go back into the develop mode, and there you go. Your photo is merged and looking quite natural. Now all you need to do is go in and do the rest of your work that you would do. So in this case, I'm going to drop my highlights, push up the shadows a touch over there. We'll add a touch more contrast. I'm going to get my whites up slightly so that the oranges work nicely. Can add a touch of clarity, some more saturation through the vibrance rather than the other one. And just that, straight out, is already looking good, just like so. Okay. Yeah, I'll stop there.